Tell me, O Muse, of the many heroes from many places who wandered the many ways of the sacked sacred city of Arden.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 89th expedition of the Arden Vulgaris campaign. It is the 15th of Jelenios. It is Horus Day. Who do we have playing today?
Hey, I'm Caspar. I'll be playing Grelda Turius. She's a level 2 Imperialite fighter granny. She's bringing along Erlen, the level 2 Elven thief, and her 2 mules, Tabitha and Shelley.
2 mules? Damn, somebody's rich.
She's collecting them now.
I am Rory. I am playing Jelenios, the Spathari wizard, and bringing Danka, the Whiskin bard. What was the in-game date?
The 15th of Jelenios.
15th, okay.
Okay, I believe we're all starting from Gosterwick.
Yep.
With our companions, so let's roll out.
Autobots, assemble.
All right, it is a cloudy day as we set off for Arden Vol. All right, up upon the cliffs as we were climbing, you'll spot tracks of beastmen, but no sign of them as we go up.
Okay.
You can make it into the city just fine. And would you be stopping by the Tower of Scrutiny or anything, or just doing a direct?
We'll be
I mean,
going
we
straight
walk past it, so we
Yeah.
can wave at people, say what's up.
Okay. The mercenaries there would good because they would like to get your attention.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, what's up?
All over.
There's somebody here that you have a guest, and they're looking to talk to you on. You guys seem important.
We have a guest. Oh.
They would not. Yeah.
How tall is he?
How tall is he?
Oh, is it like a green dragon on top of the tower? No.
I was thinking more PK. You know, like blink twice.
Yeah.
He's
They're just paralyzed.
Exactly.
You see the whole tower's
So you
paralyzed
have a
as you
dagger
show
at
up.
your back.
Yeah. No. They come in.
All right.
Yeah, it's an Arcontian. Specifically, it's a Priskin who's here.
Good old boy.
Yeah, one of them good old boys from the fair state of Virginia. Yeah, so
The old money Priskins are here.
All right. Yeah, so this guy looks very tough. Clearly like wearing the normal accoutrement of a wizard of the Priskin, so you can imagine they have that fancy chainmail, all that kind of stuff.
The chainmail made of Arcanum that is
Correct.
sick as fuck that I want to get.
Yeah, they're just like dripping magic. So this guy looks, he's carrying clearly like a couple like scrolls or missives, messages of the types, and yeah, he's here he's like, excellent. I did not want to leave this with those who are less important.
Greetings. How
Right.
fare the Priskins?
Very good, very busy.
Okay. Nice
And,
to meet you.
My
A
name
lot
is
of work in
Valerian.
the manor.
More than you can ever know.
I'm glad our tip struck gold for you.
And may that tip bear fruit for everyone.
Ah. Interesting. You have some messages for us?
Correct. But before I hand it over, I wanted to get an understanding of your thoughts about that green dragon. Crassinustorix.
Perhaps we should have some tea. Why don't you come inside?
Right. I imagine he was sort of like inside the place already.
Yeah,
He wasn't just waiting out in the
Okay.
damn sun.
That's cool.
But yeah.
We'll go to a more private room, maybe.
Yeah.
Away from the mercenaries.
Yeah. I'm impressed you have dealt with all of the wraiths of this tower. It's mighty fine indeed.
Didn't come easy, but it's done.
Yeah, it took many assaults, but we managed to stake our claim here.
I heard about the loss of your wizard. Forgot his name.
Ollie.
That doesn't sound right.
Olympiodorus? No?
Right? No, it was Olympiodorus. Yes.
Believe it or not, Ardinia be praised, he's back from the grave.
Oh.
A little worse for wear, but we'll manage.
Yeah. Thank the
I
gods.
think Grelda kind of preens herself a little bit. And she's like, "Oh, I mean, we have many noble wizards these days. In fact,
Yeah.
new recruits, powerful.
Yes. Your numbers continue to grow. Oh. But you don't have any. I can't help but notice you took this tower and you didn't mention it to the Green Dragon.
We're more
Don't you
than
think-
welcome to discuss it, but we did not want to interrupt them or impose. If he wants to talk to us, I'm sure he can force that situation.
Yeah, we're not setting up a market or anything. We want a semi-safe area on the surface. We figured the dragon wouldn't be so interested in this. There's no loot or anything. We're not bringing adventurers and travelers through here. No tolls to be divvied out.
Don't you think you should have asked him anyways?
We figured he had bigger things to deal with you opening the manor.
Well, perhaps you could.
Alexandria? Isadora.
Fair enough. Well, perhaps if you're so good at clearing out the undead, perhaps you could ask about that longhouse near the west gate. I know that dragon has been
in the longhouse.
Well, it's just more that the undead in there are annoying him, and if you're so good at dispatching them, that might look favorable to him.
Interesting. Maybe something to secure our presence here with his permission.
And would this also be favorable to the Priskins, I presume?
Of course.
Have you found some note that you think there may be something noteworthy there?
Oh, nothing like that. But what's good for the dragon is good for the Priskins.
Ah, I see. You have formed a venture together then, I take it.
Indeed.
Us surface dwellers must band together to appease the dragon and do what's best for all of us for mutual survival.
I'll say.
Out of interest, whilst he was discussing that location, did any mention of minotaurs get made?
Minotaurs. Oh, you're around the west gate. Yes.
Around the west gate, yes.
Yeah. Oh, unfortunate.
So
apparently they destroyed some squatters.
They still remain.
Oh, subterraneanly, yes. Well, I've been told.
Okay, I think we could definitely be amenable to sorting out this longhouse situation. And
does Crass have a preferred method of contact? We do not feel it is right to send a magical message to him and invade his thoughts or her thoughts.
Although we do have the ability, if it's okay.
That is the right question. I will leave perhaps the perfect segue to the message I bear. Here you are, and we'll produce a scroll with a wax seal. On it is a dragon's tooth, and they will hand it over to you. Say, I cannot be here when you read this message.
Ominous.
Upon instructions of the dragon.
The seal has a dragon's tooth. There's not an actual dragon's tooth on this, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Grelda's thinking of Gavdos's stories of magical glyphs and so on that explode. Bones and such.
It's
so
like,
here's...
I think the dragon would not send a bomb to us. They would just come and nuke
Yeah,
us.
yeah. Do it in person.
I think
It'd be beneath them to send
Yeah.
such a discreet assassination attempt.
Yeah. Thank you for the message. Is there anything else you would like to discuss before we head out?
I presume he would expect I presume the dragon would expect a reply, but I also would presume the ways of doing that would be outlined in that document.
Very well.
I also believe Ollie was still looking for one of your tutors to teach him a spell. How may we contact you for that?
Haven't heard
Is it
anything about that.
Is it okay if he comes to the manor, to the estate, to discuss that, or will you send some representative somewhere, or
Read the letter, and he'll leave.
Oh, just before he goes, I'll say, before you're on your way, you did mention that you're very busy with your new project. If you also have some work that we could help share the load, we're always willing to listen as well. We're very effective, and maybe there's more than you can do by yourselves. We'd be happy to help for fair remuneration, of course.
Of course. I believe you have your hands full. And he'll Cass, get the fuck out of here.
See you later.
Okay.
Nice.
You want to
That's
read the scroll before we head out?
Yeah.
sure, yeah.
Okay.
Grilder will go downstairs when you open it.
Yeah. Outside of fireball range or whatever. Yeah.
She's cowardly. Yeah.
All right. So who reads it?
This hasn't even met the dragon. It's like, why the fuck am I doing this? This is way above my pay grade.
Yeah.
Is it safe up there?
Just cracks it open and reads it, I guess.
Mhm. Yeah.
She'll come
Don't worry.
back up
It's not a
and read
bomb.
it too.
It's not a bomb.
Yeah. She'll read it too.
Okay. But it is you definitely get the instinct that or at least the premonition that is like, oh, this is magical for sure though. Right? So
Okay.
like the thought of this being a bomb definitely crossed your mind, but it's not. The letters and runes begin to decode, and like, as though like the enchantments to obscure what is written on it go away as you read it. Now, that being said, the paper, as I'm finishing this, is self-destructing. It will begin to dissolve itself as well.
Okay.
As the wax seal kind of turns the rest into dissolving and destroying the message into nothing.
I think Grilder's trying to take notes then, as you read it out aloud.
Yeah. Okay. So it's a very disdainful note, but it's also very short. And says, I need your help betraying the Priskins. We'll talk more soon.
Very good. I like that. You put the kiss on it first.
Crest put a little
More
kiss on it.
authentic.
XOXO.
Yeah.
XOXO, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a dragon tooth, it's a dragon smooch.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
there you
I
go.
figured giving them that estate, there's some immense power there, and the dragon is feeling threatened.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. It should go
This
to
is
us
great
as
for
such.
us.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Now, there's no proof of conspiracy, right? It was destroyed.
Oh, yeah, it's burnt up and
Yeah.
destroyed, so...
Yeah. Grelda eats the note that she was copying down a moment earlier.
And if we die, nobody else
Yes.
will know.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah, that's true.
Yes.
Yeah, that is true.
Yep.
Oh, well. I'm
So
sure I'll
obviously,
send a reply.
the dragon went through great efforts. Like to be clear here, it's shown that the dragon went through tremendous efforts about getting this message to you, ostensibly without being seen.
Yep.
Yeah. we have a cover story. We might even have to
Yeah.
do some work at the Longhouse just to make it, to sell it.
Something to think about.
Okay.
Cool.
But
Alright. Where
we'll
we off
talk
to
more
today?
soon. I assume he's turning up. To the priest residence cellar, down to the alchemist lab.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Which is... Oh my god, so much on the map here? Yeah.
It's just kind of
No, it's
northwest of the pyramid.
I meant the actual map.
Oh yeah, far down south.
all right. So you have to enter through a cellar.
Yeah.
But that will take you most of the way.
Okay. Yeah, we start heading down the stairs.
Is the axe pinned to the door?
Yeah.
No.
No, damn.
Dang
Is
it.
the door still there, or did it like?
Yeah.
No, the door's still there for sure.
Okay.
There's a Norse-shaped hole smashed through it.
No, someone opened the door. Yeah. I feel like
The
Okay.
alchemist is dead on the other side, cut in half.
Yeah. Okay.
So
With us safe on the stairs, Erlan will
Yeah.
proceed towards the door. He's a
okay.
thief.
Yeah. Right. So the cellar, you descend through the cellar here, and I believe this takes you, and you find the secret door that takes you down a set of stairs. Now, near the end of these stairs, it's not enough to cause a whole time passes, but near the end of these stairs, you are going to run into this issue where the air is bad again. That there is a little bit of a
God damn it.
The basically anti-vermin stuff that they do is reapplied here.
Is there evidence of another smashed potion jar or something like that?
I believe so. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. And it's not all the way up by the door, it's somewhere in between? Between the door and the stairs?
Correct. It's about 20 feet from the door. So it's like on the last leg of going down all of these stairs.
Grelda will say, I
we just
remember
burn
this
it?
tale. We could. I think last time somebody's held their breath and ran past it to the door.
Hey, also, I'm sorry. I actually am going to ask for a time passes. I didn't know it was this deep. It's 225.
250 feet, yeah.
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
That's definitely a time passes check. I thought it was only 100 or something in my head. I don't know what I was thinking. So
I'll spend an oil flask.
200 is definitely a...
No, keep the oil. I'll burn a torch.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oil's more useful.
And
Right.
who's good to have a hand taken up?
So,
for now.
Does the bard have a shield? Yes, they do, but
I suppose
so-
Erland then.
yeah, to paint a finer picture on this, it's on the stairs. It's not in that 20-foot sort of space before the stairs, you know? So it's like this, there's the stairs and then there's a stop, but like the last like 20 feet of these stairs is covered in basically this really foul air.
Okay, so Grelda will say, trust that the air is fresh again on the other side of this, and hold your breath and run through, young man.
can we just burn it?
Oh, with burn a oil flask? That could work.
No,
right?
well, I mean, I could cast burning hands.
Well, your torch would probably light it if that was the...
Or that also, yeah. Yeah, like, is it like a poisonous mist that ignites or something, or?
You're asking whether it's combustible and
Yeah.
whether this you should definitely test whether or not this gas is combustible in a confined area. That would be really
I mean, while we're up in the stairs, yeah, like we see.
While you're up in this, it's not a good idea anyway.
Yeah, heat goes up.
Yeah.
That's okay. We'll just get a big whoosh of force.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you familiar with
Thermodynamics? No.
Yeah, I was gonna say thermobaric bombs, but yeah, that works too.
Oh, right, I see. The air from within our lungs.
Yeah. The pressure differential will kill you. But no, it's not I'll just tell you it's inert. To
Okay.
burn in.
So, Erlan will hold their breath and push through.
Cool. Just a DC 10 con.
Canary.
Yeah, just a DC 10 con to make it.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, con +2. Tasty.
It is a poison effect if that mattered.
Oh,
Oops. Erlan takes a big huff. Well, we talked about giving them luck, and then we didn't do it.
I
said
don't
we
know.
should have it.
I don't
The
know if hirelings
hirelings?
can get luck.
They can't.
Oh,
hirelings do not get luck from
Ah.
the place. They don't stay at your house.
No.
No.
I meant from like not fascinate, inspire.
Yeah.
Yeah, inspire. They absolutely can. Any of your teammates can get luck from inspiring.
Yeah. But
Oh,
order
okay.
of operations, we
Yeah,
discussed it
but
before
that was
to
not-
do it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't think hirelings could get luck, so I didn't roll it. Is that cool to?
Nope.
Nope. Okay,
Some lessons are
fine.
learned in blood. It's fine. Some
Yep.
lessons will be learned
Okay.
in blood.
Erlan huffs the poison on the way down.
Okay.
He shouts up, "I'm holding my breath."
As he inhales the
Yeah,
poison.
totally.
he misjudged where it starts, and
Yeah.
just go ahead and take a easy 6 damage.
He dies.
And he chokes to death on the.
No, Grelda runs down, grabs his buddy, and drags him further.
Okay. Go ahead and hold your breath, please.
Yes, I shall.
He dies in the dang Passchendaele.
Con -1. Here we go. Ah, she uses her luck.
Yeah.
Oh, 1d10. No, let's not change ourselves. Oh my god, she huffs it.
This is potent. All right. Hang on. Is that both your light sources?
Yeah.
Okay. Both your light sources are down there. At least
She's
Greta's
still
okay
up.
though, right? Yeah.
Yeah, she's still up. She's a bit
Does
over
it stay
half.
lit? It does stay lit, so Erlen's torch stays up.
Grelda has a lantern anyway. Okay, she shoves a green friend down his neck. He's necessary for the plan.
So, in other words, Greta, you go down there, you pull Erlen through the rest of the mist to the other side,
Yes.
heaving. So you inhale some of the gas. When you get to the
Yeah.
other side, though, you then administer.
Oh my god, that's 3 ones in a row. Four
I know.
4 ones in a row.
I need to stop rolling.
Okay.
Roll'em is cursed today.
Just using it all
I'm
up.
sorry. I'm sorry. No one's allowed to say cursed Roll'em except for
Yeah,
Lewis.
okay.
Okay? No one is allowed to
Yeah.
say it except for that man.
I rolled 2 ones on my luck. Also,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh,
We
so
should
you've
rely
lost
on
the
the
luck.
scope. Never mind. Okay, that's also incredible. Okay, you're equal to Lewis's. That's another 1 in 400.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
At least it was
Okay.
only luck.
That's fine. We're going back to Gosterwick. We can buy healing potions there, right?
Like, pack it up, troops. We're climbing down the well.
Okay. Let's stick to the plan. I think the next one should be fairly safe.
What about okay? So you are able to go through the gas. You saved Erlen.
Yeah.
Erlen comes back. Erlen would take a debilitating wound, or roll the check for it.
Yes.
And then 2 people are still on the stairs before the bomb in the damn dark. Meanwhile, and also so the other two of you with the light sources are doing this stuff, resuscitating this guy, are on
She
the
had to
other
react.
right on this other
Yeah.
side of this door.
Didn't
Yeah,
you
she
say
had
the
to
torch
react to
stays
it.
lit?
Yeah, the torch stays lit. Yeah.
Yeah, but
No,
we have
the
the
folks
light,
on the
and you're
folks
up
on the stairs are 20 feet up on a spiral staircase, which so
Oh,
ostensibly
we're
you
up the stairs a little bit.
so you're
Okay, I
so
see,
you're
I
not
see, I
in
see.
pitch black because like you can get a little bit of that light at your feet or whatever,
Yeah.
but it's not
Yeah.
comfortable.
Yeah.
And between you between the two parts of the group here is a damn chemical poison gas
Yeah.
cloud.
Somebody call NATO.
Cabalios, dear, you do have a healing potion, right?
I
We
got
always
some,
carry them on trips, don't we?
I got some
dear?
strings, and some bells.
Oh my gosh. Young man. Well, hurry down. Well, maybe actually just wait there a moment. Maybe there's a wizard down here and we'll be fleeing anyway. Erlan, do your business. Because if there's a wizard inside, we're just going to run away, right? There's no use coming and then going again.
Yeah.
Doing it twice. Gelda takes a little step back and
All right.
kind of...
So what Erlen's gonna just check for traps and stuff. He's gonna listen to the door, do anything.
Check for traps, listen to the door, pick the lock. Well,
Okay.
if it sounds safe.
It sounds like things are bubbling and stuff in there.
Mm-hmm. No voices, footsteps, doors opening.
No. He hears the mumblings of a spell.
What?
The mumblings of a spell.
Yeah, I know. So Erlan's whispering back, ma'am.
So Erlen goes fucking dead quiet because obviously like he gets up and he's like, I think
Deep sense.
I think yeah.
Fully. I hear
I think we're spotted. Yeah, I think I heard the start of a spell.
Let's go. Let's run.
What about this?
And
What
you
about the
run
cloud behind us?
Up the stairs.
It's safer than the wizard, young man. Hold your breath better this time.
Okay. We're gonna go to initiative.
Okay.
Because this is going to determine whether or not
Yeah.
the order of operations happens.
But the door's probably still locked, right?
Yeah, he would have probably heard first he would have heard the spell like as he's like fiddling with the lock or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And then probably would have stopped. So yeah, that makes sense. That's what I would do. Okay, cool. Initiative.
I guess I'll roll with Grelda's crap dex.
I
Wouldn't
tied
it be
you.
great if I could roll with Erlan? I suppose I can't.
Your crap dex is a +3? What are you talking about?
No, Erlan has a +3.
Oh,
but
Eric
I think
rolled a
normally
+3,
the PC rolls, right?
Yeah. Eric rolled a +3. My bad. Aye.
Grelda tries shouting, "We are friends! We are friends!
Yeah.
Hold your fire! We
Mhm.
bring gifts!"
All right. So I'm going first, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless Valios and Danka... you rolled, right?
Yeah, I rolled a
15. Boo. Okay. Let us have it.
Yeah. Okay. So the door will open, and in front of you is a white-robed, but not like clean, very like muddy, unwashed, covered in various greens and purpley stains. Looks of a wizard with a spell being cast in one hand, and in the other hand looks to be like a monkey's paw, like he's like deformed.
Oh my god.
How many fingers are down?
You can't tell because there's a blast of fire that erupts into the whole corridor. So this would get Grelda and Erlen. Caballos and Donka would be up on the stairs.
Yeah.
It passes. So a blast of fire will hit everybody in this near-sized cube.
Oh my god.
For 14
Good
damage.
start.
Rip. 2 dead adventurers. And that's all he sees.
And the light goes out on everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe the lantern would. Oh, I suppose the lantern is blown to
It's
smithereens.
fused.
Right?
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
fused. Yeah.
Melted.
Yeah.
Does the poisonous gas dissipate in the explosion?
That's a very reasonable question because it could necessarily. Well, the question would be like, does it disperse from the blast and the pressure? Yeah, you know what? I roll a 50-50, right?
Backdraft. Oh my god.
Does it move? All right, hold on. Let me think about this. With the fire, because the gas does not affect the flame. It's not combustible, right?
It's not combustible.
Yeah.
So
So the question is
I
whether
could believe it getting
explosion
sucked
is-
in.
would it
I could
push
believe
it
it
or
getting
suck it
blown
in?
away. Yeah, or not have an effect. They're the 3 effects I could imagine.
or would it suck it
I think-
into the room?
It could suck it in. It could blow it.
yeah, like closer to the door, I guess. So I'll roll a d6 on a 1 or 2. I think on a 1 it will go up. On a 6 it'll move to me, but otherwise it's the same.
Okay.
'Cause it
Let this
shouldn't
guy
really move that
poison
much.
himself. Poison yourself,
It
bud.
would. Yeah. All right, it stays the same.
Yeah. Stays
Okay.
the same.
Okay. And then the door will close.
Yeah.
Happy with those results.
Yeah, he didn't see or hear anybody else, right?
No, he
Yeah,
just heard
he
the 2
just-
people by the door and was just like, I didn't have time for this shit.
He just saw
Right.
you two. He's like, stop interrupting my studies.
Right. Okay. You guys continue among yourselves. I'll start rolling a new character.
Yeah, I don't know. What's Caballos and Dunka gonna do?
Do you want us to come grab you?
Yeah,
Try-
if you want a plus
on.
2 dagger, I mean, you can't resuscitate, right? You don't have any potion. Maybe
I
you
don't
could
have any
stabilize,
potions,
I
but we
guess.
can try to stabilize you.
It's up to you. You're risking your life to do it. That's
So
your choice.
Donka has a +2 con, so I will tell them to go in and do it.
Nice.
Take a breath, go in, grab Grelda. And they failed the luck rolls, so they have to poison test.
They failed the Constitution
They take
check.
poison.
Yeah,
so
they failed the Constitution check.
Yep. Take 3 poison damage.
And that bard is dead.
You should just go, dude.
Yeah, I'm
It's
just
too much risk.
I'm gonna light a torch, and sorry, Grelda, we'll come back for you. I promise.
Well, come back for the dagger. There's no point.
So there's another like body that like thumps and collapses down there.
Mhm.
Okay.
Let's put the rips out so people know.
Yeah. I'm sorry, fellas.
That's how it goes. I've been wanting to roll a
when you
thing.
watch-
Here I was
when
saying
you- when
climbing
you-
down the well was more dangerous.
Look, it's one of those things where when you watch the VOD and you watch the GM rolls, you're just like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's what gets you.
No, I mean the well could have been equally dangerous, and this
Yeah,
could have
exactly.
been a
There
massive,
could have been
massive
a
upside.
Yeah,
of
I know.
angry
like,
baboons coming from all
Oh,
sides. So like,
yeah, you know, it doesn't mean anything. Like, frankly, like
Yeah.
it doesn't. It's not a skill issue or
It's a
anything.
dungeon event.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty, I'm
It's
gonna
the
get
churn.
rolling.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
don't really want to take Nissel out, and
No, let's,
Gapdos is on thing, so
Alright.
I'll do this ASAP.
Alright.
I'm
So,
gonna be a thief one way or the other.
all right. I'll just say, Caballos.
Yeah.
You just make it back to the tower for the time being, and we can. We can.
yeah.
All right. Let's take a little breather. As we roll up to that next character. Now, right up
The mercs are like,
dooms.
"Where's your friends?"
Okay, somebody
Okay.
that got hired, they're in the manor waiting to go, so they've got luck ready. On talent.
Who are the? Are we grabbing any additional new hirelings?
I don't think we want the wizards.
Nah, I think we're fine. We don't really have any fighters or anything, right?
Yeah. So Casper, go ahead and introduce your character.
I'll be playing Ethna the Wise. They are a Thorkin thief.
Nice.
Small, wiry, looks a bit untrustworthy. Big bald spot.
Make sure you bring a lot of rope and spikes from Gusterwick.
Oh yeah, good call.
They rocking the horseshoe? Are they rocking the George Costanza?
That's exactly it. Visually, he's George.
Okay.
Small, portly, a little bit ridiculous looking, horseshoe hair, kind of rounded nose. And the leather armor is definitely stretched a little bit over a bit of a paunch. He's like
Mood.
less than 5 foot. He's 4'11" or something like that. In terms of flavor, what are Thorkins?
Basically.
No, those are Whiskins.
Right,
Thorkins flavor wise are kind of like the English.
I see.
Thorkins, yeah,
That fits. And they're from the same continent as Elf. Okay.
correct. They're from Earthwin. They're a combination of the local groups before the colonization of the Empire, as well as after the Empire left during the Civil War. They had almost like 1,000 years of kind of doing their own kind of mix of the people who were left behind, the old traditions, and you can imagine the cultural syncretisms since then.
Yeah. Waves of mixing.
Yeah.
Cool.
If I went back to Gosterwick to meet Ethna, is there anybody in the manor that I could pass this message on to?
Yeah, I mean, you can assume that
it's
someone's here at the
just
either
so it
through
doesn't die
downtime
with
or
us, and then we have to like meta game role play that we know it or don't know it.
Yeah, for sure. That makes sense. Okay. We are in Gosterwick once again. Is it just the two of you?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we have a wizard and a thief.
Yes.
Nice.
Very
we're just two gray mousers. Got it. No Fafford.
Exactly.
Hold the Fafford. Okay. Got it. Sick. Let's do it. Where we
going?
So
where we headed, boss?
We're gonna go to the well. Glad I see you got a lot of rope on you. Good. You're gonna need that.
Yeah. I got three coils, just like you said.
Right. The way up to Arden is totally clear.
You bought
the stairs.
Healing potions, right? Yeah. Cool. The stairs are clear. Okay, we head towards the proper old school well entrance.
Well, yeah.
The actual well.
The well to the well of light.
Okay, cool. Okay, you can see there's an adventuring party going up through the to the temple. I'm gonna throw out a name for the adventuring party and let me know if you've heard of them before. The Good Deeds Unpunished.
No.
Nope.
Okay, you haven't met them yet. Okay. Well.
Cool. How much drip do they have?
Very, very minor drip.
They don't look memorable.
Yeah, they're not memorable.
Oh,
it's a group of 4 of them.
Would a kind of like Ronin cohort, right? Like Grelda's old cohort, would they have been available for hire?
Would Grelda's cohort be available for hire?
Yeah, she had a bard that she left at home that day.
I'm gonna say no, only by virtue of the fact it's a cohort. They're probably grieving, but then again, they might. I'm making it 50. Let's roll a 50-50. Roll a 50-50. They are definitely grieving. The question is whether or not they're grieving motivates them to go or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so like that's the question.
That's a yes.
Okay, they're available.
Okay.
Right.
Cool.
I assume when we do probabilities, the 1 is the thing that you want to happen.
Yeah, I put the equals one just to make it.
Yeah.
I like
exactly.
one.
The probability of the event that you want, rather than
Yes. Yeah.
the complement, which is just I don't know, too much for my head.
No, I like the ones because I see you do that. So you've got all the luck RNG, and I want to
Oh yeah.
post along on it.
So yeah,
You
you're
primed
using,
the ones.
it's like I'm cycling down the stochastic fucking Gaussian distribution, and you're just like drafting behind me, grabbing
That's it.
the
Yeah.
benefits.
I'm in the wake.
Yeah, exactly. As I go down the damn probability hill. Okay, I gotcha. Respect. Okay, cool. Yeah, so they're available, which is great. Can you remind me who your bard cohort is? Muted?
Apologies, Katrazaj.
Ah, yeah.
Are they higher level than us?
That's a good point. That's a really good point.
We can't hire them. He's
I'm
level
level
2.
2.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can't take
they
the level
hire
2.
you to go out today. We're getting getting the car losers. We're getting revenge.
I see. They're the one that wants revenge, and they're dragging us back out.
Yeah, no. Okay, they won't be high enough level to be hired.
That's cool.
Yeah, all that. Okay.
Sorry for the sidetrack.
Oh, I mean, there's only 2 of you. I would absolutely recommend it, but no, I gotta honor that. Okay.
Cool. Let's do it.
All's well that ends well.
You sure this is fine, right, boss?
Yeah.
Nothing much down there, is there?
Yeah, I mean, a couple crazy baboons, some old crazy druid, some spiders, undead probably. Who knows? Ardenville's a dangerous place.
Okay. Let's go. So, I mean, we saw that group, but I don't think we're going to really
No, they're at the temple.
No.
mess with them. Yeah. So we start setting up ropes and so on.
Yeah. You don't have to go too far to the well before you hear the sounds of, guttural hooting and howling from below the well. Not like they're clambering up the well or anything like that. It's just that you can hear the concert.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're coming down. Go get Garolad. Shout into the well.
Mm.
I mean, we're not going to surprise them.
Yeah.
So.
You hear a lot of who. So you're not sure if they're asking who or they're just hooting.
Yeah.
It's us, the mighty Vulgarians. We come to parley.
Mm-hmm. Shrieks reverberate below. They don't speak back to you or anything like that. You're gonna have to just judge by vibes here.
How sunny is it?
It's cloudy.
Okay. Well, keep climbing down a bit, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Ethna will go first.
Well, yeah, you're setting the ropes. So.
Yeah. She's hammering it. Let's make her a she. She's hammering in spikes all the way down. Going slowly. There's a secret tunnel down here, boss. I think I found a secret.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It
that's
looks wondrous inside.
It's a accepted risk, well known.
Oh,
You don't pull out the mirror. You leave it in.
Duplicate vulnerability report. Thank you.
Yeah.
Close ticket. Okay.
Okay. I'll continue on. You're coming down too, right?
Yeah, I'm right behind you.
All right. Continues down. Maybe till unless anything happens until, like you're dangling above, just
Yeah,
poking
right
out
as
of
you
the
debouch
ceiling.
out
Yeah.
the bottom by the ceiling.
Yeah,
Okay.
pokes the head.
Yeah. As you Okay. You're kind of just going off of the dim light that's pouring down here through the cloudy skies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh,
so when
yeah.
you poke your head down with the the last 20 feet or so to go, yeah, you can see there's a pack of baboons, 4 large albino ones, who are like in the north side, who are kind of just like watching you all threateningly.
Mm-hmm.
They're not like, holding rocks ready to throw
Immediately.
or ambushing you or anything
Yeah.
like that, but they're definitely watching you. Right? Staring intently.
Okay. Yes, it is us. You heard correctly. The Vulgarians.
Mhm.
What are we here for, boss?
Garrowad, are you here? We need to talk.
You can hear the sounds of way more baboons coming from the north. Clearly there's some sort of ceremony going on at that gemstone chair. So you doubt that your words can carry that far.
And these baboons are not going to get him or do anything.
No, they're just watching.
Ethna will wave her arm, gesturing them back. Back now. Back, you brutes. We approach.
Well, if they're in the middle of a ceremony, let's.
They posture like you don't go north.
It's like no, it's fine, it's fine. We'll go this way, and just point away. We walk around here. I want to go into this room.
Yeah.
They
will. You can certainly do that. Also, I need to know a light audit as you're doing this.
I have a lantern.
Okay.
But they will fall back and try to keep an eye on you all.
That's fine. We're not going to go north.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. To be clear, like they do not have offensive or territorial disposition other than being protecting the northern part. Okay.
Yeah, and they're being clear about it. Sorry, I'm a little bit flustered. I forgot the whole George Costanza thing, so it's back to him. I'm sorry about that. There'll be consistent representation going forward.
You're
You're going to do the voice the whole time?
Yeah.
So when we get here, I will recite the invocation of light. I go to Etienne. It's like, we must chant together. Let the faithful acknowledge the darkness and invoke the light of truth for several minutes in a round. So I say it, then you say it, then I say it, then you say it, and then at the end, I go, let Thoth illuminate my ignorance.
And what kind of time signature are we going for here? And she drops some more musical
7/12.
Information. 7/12.
That's a
Very
Tool
good.
song. Okay.
Nom 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 nom. And she
Yep.
limbers up. You realize you realize he has some musical training.
Yeah, polyphonic, polysymbolic.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Polyphonics.
Polyrhythmic. Yeah.
Polyrhythmic.
Reminds me of polyrhythms. Okay. Some dire straits.
Polyrhythm. With some blast beats, don't forget.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. Drumming on the altar.
So yeah, say, let Thoth illuminate my ignorance. Poof. Get my glowing eyes.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
You got the lighthouse eyes.
I've completed my oath. There's no priest or anything to take more. Let's try these other rooms.
Yes. Let's
So
do
go down
full circle
to the southwest one.
Sorry, I grabbed you on accident.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I was just trying to drag my ass down. I'm sorry. Okay. We get on to this one.
And I explained to Etienne.
Ethna.
Ethna.
I explained to Ethna that as a Templar of Thoth, that The concealing of light is a ceremony that reminds the participants of Thoth's gifts, that they are bestowed on the faithful and not necessarily all and sundry. We must whisper together, the light must be guarded against the impious. And then I will declaim in a stentorian voice, whatever that means. Thoth's truths are for Thoth's children.
Okay.
It's loud and strong. That's what that
Loud
means,
and
by the way.
So I will
Formal.
scream that out.
Like
With
bellowing.
projection.
Yeah.
Nice. This is, yeah.
The light must be guarded against the impious. The light must be guarded against the impious.
That's some, I mean, like, that does kind of sound like a Maynard King's lyric, Maynard Key's lyrics.
Yeah.
So, okay, I'm cool with that. All right.
Does it have any effect?
Yes. All right. So as you finish the invocations, you will each be surrounded by a column of light.
Like,
And then you can't see each other.
what's the
Oh.
like in-game effect just for the notes and stuff?
I just said it. You can't see each
Yeah,
other.
yeah. We can't see.
Okay.
Jelenios. Boss. Where? Are you still there?
Can't
Oh
see
my
each other
God.
because we're blinded, or because it's just too bright and we're both giving off so much light.
I think we're invisible,
Can't
no?
see.
You're invisible.
Ah.
You're overthinking it, dog. You can't be seen.
Yeah.
You're invisible.
Invisible.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Ethna's
Okay.
like, oh, this is the worst first day in a job ever. I'm stuck here by myself.
You're a thief. This is a blessing for
Oh,
you.
you're still there.
So
You should be bowing down for Thoth's gifts.
Thank God you're still there.
I mean, to be clear, this stuff is taking like a turn and stuff to enact, right?
Yeah. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can't just like go in there and whisper 4 words and drive
Yeah.
through.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ethna, grab my hand. I will lead you to the glorification of light. For this
Right.
one, we must exalt the wisdom we have received from Thoth. Individually, we must recite the phrase, let the faithful render honor and glory to the light which reveals all. Without regard for unison, just keep repeating this.
I have a general interpretation feeling for this. So like this is the part of the context for the room. It says we'll be surrounded by a column of light and will be made invisible per the spell for 2 to 8 hours until he or she takes an action that will cancel the invisibility. But surrounded by a column of light, does that mean like you are like hidden inside of a column of light and thus rendered invisible, or are you?
Yeah, like that reading makes me think it's just like a big thing of light moving around and you can't see anything, which is really weird. But
that's like the transformation.
Or is it like
the light is the transformation?
Yeah,
and then we will be made.
Yeah.
Right. So so in other words, like a huge beam of light goes over. Oh my God, it's a fucking Star Trek teleporter.
Yeah, exactly.
You just turn into this
ephemeral
light.
left.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. That's what it looks like. Okay. Cool. So all right.
We got beamed out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all right. So no, that's my. All right. That was kind of my first read as well. That like you just a light kind of just goes over you and you turn to nothing, to darkness. So okay.
This
all
is
right, cool.
epic. Long-term invisibility. This is really good.
So we recite this phrase for many minutes, and then I stand up or I jump up and shout, "All glory to the light of knowledge."
Yes. All right. Upon the ending of this, you are surrounded by a column of light once again. And you see things how they should appear.
True sight.
You have true sight.
Okay.
This
So we
is
can
some
see
power
each
up.
other now,
Yes.
even though we're invisible.
Oh yeah, we see
Yes.
each other again.
And to be clear, yes. Okay. You're not a priest, are you?
No.
No, you're just a wizard.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. The column of lights. Oh, here's what happens. This is an easy way to describe it. The way the column of light works, and you saw this in the other room, is that it doesn't go over you individually. It goes into the circle in the room. So there's this like praying circle with these, with this chair or the stools near it, right? So you go into the praying circle, and the praying circle turns this color and gives the effects inside the praying circle. So that's how it works.
They're the golden discs that have been on each floor.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Perfect.
So now let's walk to this fourth room.
You're telling me there's more? We're super powerful already. This is amazing.
This one is not a litany I know, but having been blessed by the other litanies, maybe this one will reveal something to us with true sight and stuff now.
Because there's a ciphered inscription. So the description says,
The light of truth is received by the faithful.
Is this because you didn't get this one? This is part of the litany of light, so like you should have the answer to it.
No, but that's what I asked you, because two of the litanies were the same when you pasted them. So
that
the
might have been an
invocation
issue.
of light and the reception of light are both the same.
That's a mea culpa.
Okay. That's why I asked and was like, oh, maybe it's a super secret hidden one.
That would be kind of cool, but no. But let me see if there's... Okay. Oh, here it is. Okay. The statement for you to say that you should know already, that's my bad, is that false light reveals all secrets.
okay.
And this is the reception of light.
Yes.
And the chant is this one, the light of truth is received by the faithful.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So we're chanting that first. You do the finisher.
We intone this phrase before we end it with Thought's light reveals all secrets.
Yeah. Okay. And... Okay. Both of you gain 4 points to your wisdom scores.
Nice.
This is very powerful. Okay. And I think the invisibility saying 2 to 8 is probably 2d4 rounds of invisibility. Hours. Let's call it 6.
Okay.
Ethna's just gone from -2 to +4. Thinking about life, thinking back on everything. Having an epiphany.
Do we want to go to this statue room with the human ear thing that was trapped?
Yeah, I think so.
The suspicious glyph? I mean, I don't have Dispel Magic, I have Detect
No.
Magic. But...
I think the glyph is too dangerous, but the two interesting ones look like the ear door and this double door down the bottom.
Okay.
So maybe the ear one first?
Yep. Walk over here.
Yes. I see a lock.
Careful, it was trapped.
I can see.
Poisoned.
Yes, but someone sprung it. And a needle still sticks out. Okay. And Ethna... Well, actually, we never had a thief for any of this. So
No, we didn't. Yeah.
we may search these hallways and such again later, but
Oh.
Ethna's going to search this room first for secret doors or anything like that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that stuff would start getting revealed with true seeing and stuff. And there's nothing else to add.
So, okay.
No.
So just let us know if
but there is that. Yeah, I would. But there is so you go to that room with the baboon statue in it, with that secret door that we couldn't figure out how to open.
Mm-hmm.
So if we're invisible and our eyes are glowing, are they just giving off light without any source?
Yeah, basically you're. Yeah.
Okay. So people could if they're smart enough, maybe realize there's somebody invisible here.
100%, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
The light doesn't become invisible. Okay. So, is there like a locking mechanism that can be worked on for this door to the north?
Yeah, so there seems to be a there seems to be a lift hatch. But that was the thing with the poison.
Ah, okay. Well, if it seems safe. Oh, right. So it doesn't seem like a safe, a known way to open it, besides the trap.
Okay. So now that you do have true seeing and stuff, yes. So cleverly concealed on the wall next to the door is the actual door mechanism.
Okay.
Now, that is also requires a key to open.
Oh.
So you find the actual opening mechanism for this door, but it also requires a key for access.
Okay.
And it's not pickable.
No, it's pickable. It's not magical.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ethna will try to pick that hidden thing that he found.
Okay. I think time tools and training will let you do it.
Okay.
Willing to take the time to do it?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Then click, it opens. Yep, there is a opening mechanism behind the latch that you just unlocked in the wall. Do you want to open it?
Yeah.
Okay, it's not trapped.
Okay. Ethna will kind of wave you a little bit back, just in case there's an immediate threat.
Sure.
Be looking down this hallway also. If any
Yeah.
weapons come up.
So this corridor is on a 45-degree bias. So it extends maybe to the left. So it'll be going to the north, northwest.
Northwest.
So
20
perpendicular with the.
Yeah, exactly. For about 20 feet. So the door opens to sort of like a straight for maybe like 5 feet and then goes diagonal, however you want it.
Okay. And it's 5 or 10?
5 feet wide. And it will terminate at a door on the opposite side of the wall. The opposite side of the hallway.
Okay. Checking the door as usual for traps and locks.
Yep. Nope. The door seems mundane and unlocked.
Listening at the door.
Obviously this room does not get a lot of baboon activity and stuff like that, so it's relatively clean. When you let's see here. It is quiet as the grave.
Okay. Cracking and peeking.
Okay. This is a massive barrel vaulted chamber. You opening this door reverberates through it as though this place has very boisterous acoustical properties. This whole room, for a full description, is orthogonal to this diagonal entrance, right? So it's on the opposite bias. So it's at 45 degrees towards the northeast. Okay. You're coming in 20 feet from the southeastern corner is a square rectangular room on this bias. It is 40 feet wide by 60 feet tall, and you're coming in 20 feet off of that corner.
So right in the middle.
Well, I suppose I'm counting.
No, you're not off the middle. Yeah, you should be 10 feet off of the middle. You're at 20 feet, not 30 feet, as a 60 foot wide. 60 foot long, tall. I don't know. You're doing it right. 40 feet is the short side. You're doing the long side.
I see.
Yeah.
So this goes up another.
Sorry, yeah, it's hard to say like lengthwise on something that's 45 degrees slanted. What that means.
Yeah.
But
and it's not going to be
Casper, you speak Eric, so it's awesome. I appreciate it.
So this one should be 40. That one's 60, and
Correct.
I'm just counting the diagonals as 10 feet. So we're
Yeah.
not going to be doing
You're
Pythagorean
not.
bollocks.
Yep, that's right.
You're too
40,
short.
right? Oh, I only did 30.
There's
You're
there's
right.
additional details to give into this room. Yeah.
Okay. There's a
No,
barrel.
I think you went one too many. No, it's the barrel part's the ceiling.
20, 30, 40. Yeah. That's me putting 3D effects in.
Ah, right. Okay.
That's 4. That's 4.
I'm sorry.
1, 2.
Yeah, we're just counting the full diagonals as a
Oh,
as
okay,
10,
okay.
even though it'll be a bit bigger than it should be.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it's not a 10 by 10 by 10 triangle.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's my bad. Yeah, no, it actually is by 30. You're right.
Okay.
I fucked up the counting.
Yeah.
I counted the halves as fools, like a fool. That's why I'm like, this seems too big. But no, the math does check out because it's by 30 feet because evenly spaced are columns. At the first set, the first 2 sets of 20, so it'd be like kind of offset. I'll get it kind of started and we can do from here.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So they're kind of equally spaced.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
There's something in the middle I'm going to talk about for a second, and then after that, there's kind of equally spaced columns in this way.
Okay.
Right. This place is vibrant with royal blue. And these 11 slim columns rise off the floor. And on the other exit on this side is a set of doors right in the middle here that are open. And on the other side of those doors is the chasm.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Now I need to figure out what is in the middle of this room.
Interesting. Okay, maybe these can be what's good for a column.
That doesn't help. All right, stand by. This is a confusing room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. A 10 by 15 by 5 foot platform occupies the center of the hall. On this rectangular platform is a 7 foot diameter, 2 foot tall stone disc from which protrudes an iron rod holding an ivory oliphant.
The rod is holding an elephant.
Yes. An oliphant, whatever an oliphant is.
Yeah, it's a Tolkien-ish elephant.
Got it.
Do I sense magic?
Yes. This whole place has a magic of sort of like repose, serenity. Yeah. Abjuration. Protections.
I want to cast detect magic on the rod to kind of see if it's trapped or what type of magic and stuff it gives off. Or can I do that just from normal sense?
You could probably detect magic. That makes sense to me. Now there's also some inscriptions on the edge of the platform. They're in
Okay.
Mithric.
Oh my god, no, fail. Okay.
Are anyone here fluent?
You
I
must
speak
have
Mithric.
that, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
I speak Mithric.
Okay. Upon it reads, Hall of Echoes. Name thyself and whisper thy message. Thou shalt be rewarded in thine ear.
Have we gone into the room yet? I guess.
Well, if you're going to detect magic, yeah.
Okay, fair. Yeah. Okay. My detect magic failed, anyways. So
Okay.
I will read that and then uh whisper. Is there like an ear or something near where this message is written that I should be whispering into, or?
No, but I need. There's another addition. Sorry. On the opposite side of this wall, so on the opposite side of the way that you enter, because you have your true sight and stuff like that, there is a small door on the opposite side. Yeah.
So directly
It's
opposite.
directly opposite of these pillars that, and you're, you kind of just imagine a line through there.
Oh, it's a secret door. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So name thyself and whisper them.
I will whisper, I am Cabellios, faithful child of Thoth.
And I only cracked the door, but I didn't go in yet.
What do you say?
I am Cabellios, faithful child of Thoth.
Cool. You hear it echo around the room. And you hear it join in a different set of whispers. This is actually a true story. Before the what do you call it, the U.S. Congress building,
Yeah.
got burned down, or got during the, or not, sorry, not blown down, reconstructed and expanded on in like the 1800s or so. The acoustics of the House of Representatives, you could like whisper across the room because of the weird acoustics of it. So you could like insult each other. So people during the Civil War, or like right before the Civil War, were insulting each other by like whispering, because you could hear it. Yeah. Yeah, it was a crazy time when everything was being constructed, and there were still like duels and or like people like flashing guns at the bars outside. Crazy times. Anyways, yeah, so that's what you're kind of hearing, like these whispers, and it's almost like whispers are joining another chorus, and then eventually like your whisper kind of transmogrifies in the chorus, and you get a different voice coming back to you. This one's a young boy's kind of voice, and it says, "It's up go the arms in the second litany of Thoth's majesty."
Up go the arms in the second litany of Thoth's legacy.
Majesty.
Majesty. Okay. So I will throw my arms up and start intoning the phrase, the light of truth is received by the faithful, and then say, Thoth's light reveals all secrets.
Nothing.
Okay. I think I get what's happening. If you describe your experience, Ethna will come in the room, say, in a loud, proud voice, I am Ethna, the wise. I am the future leader of the Vulgaria.
Supposed to be whispering in here, bro.
Oh, I whisper that.
Yeah. Sorry.
But with projection.
I'm dreadfully butchering this room. So I'm just going to GM, like if this was like Roller Coaster Tycoon, I'm just going to pick you up, and you have to whisper into the Oliphant, okay, for this to happen.
Okay. So
Okay.
Sorry. That's what I was asking. If like where it was written, if there was something there that I needed to whisper into.
Sorry.
Or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's been carved. Yeah. So you kind of like
have
whisper.
really big ears.
Yeah.
So we're whispering in the big ears.
Yeah, exactly. So and when you hear it back, like through a shell or whatever. Sorry. Okay.
I'll whisper to the other ear that Cabellios didn't do. Yeah. And so I say my name and I say that I'm the future leader. and then listen.
Okay. You hear a boy's voice. It's up goes the arms in the second litany of Thoth's majesty.
The same message. I was thinking, this is what I was getting from it. Everyone that whispers in here says what they want to say, and then you're going to get one of those messages back of what somebody said in the past at some random time. But maybe it's not that. Up go the arms.
I'm assuming the litanies are in the order that you gave them to me. So, like, the second would be the reception of light.
Yes, it's the invocation, the reception, the glorification, the concealment.
And the concealing. Okay, yeah.
That is the order.
Yeah. So the second litany would have been the one I said, and that didn't do anything. So
You said the call or the response?
both.
You said them both. Okay.
Because all of these chants, you do the call together,
Yeah.
and then whoever is like the leader will say the
Mhm.
response at the end.
Well, let's try it the official way then. Let's do it together, and then you say the capstone with your arms
Okay.
up.
So then, yeah, together we participants intone the phrase, "The light of truth is revealed by the faithful," and then I end the section with the words, "Thoughts." God, why is that such a hard word to say? "Thoughts light reveals all secrets," and throw my hands up.
Nothing happens.
Should we
It
peek
could be
outside the
back in that
cabin?
room.
You
It
cannot
could
take key
be-
flask.
Okay.
I mean, let's explore a bit more. Maybe we'll get
Yeah.
some more hints. Can we go
Have
here
a
to the
peek out
edge?
here. Yeah.
The chasms goes on. It's very narrow. Obviously, you are very high up on the chasm.
Huh.
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever seen the chasm at this level.
Yeah.
Interesting. And with our special sight, is there anything across?
Yes. So this will be on the far side, 40 feet down from this opening. There seems to be a small ledge of sorts.
Okay. And I brought three ropes, but I think we only used 2 to get down. So, well, how strong do you look? You're quite strong, aren't you, Cabellios?
No, I'm not quite strong. I'm very dexterous.
Yeah, there is a what do you call it? Like a ledge that looks to be like offset, so it doesn't look like it's a natural like erosion technique of the cavern or so like that. Like this one's like clearly like it's not a balcony, it's like an indentation into the cave. It's like deliberately like, you know, offset by like 6 feet or so from the normal flushness of the wall. But it's so like, imagine it maintains the same height as the rest of the chasm when you're looking out, but then all of a sudden, like, rather than sheer wall, it's like below flat. And furthermore, there is something on there staring back at you.
Okay.
It is unnerving at how silent and still it is.
Perhaps a statue?
Perhaps.
Spending a little minute to try to see. I've got a lantern, so I think we should be able to light it up.
I cast look it up in the
I cast Control F.
Yeah.
It is a okay. Yes. So it is a 10-foot tall oily soapstone vaguely salamander shape. Staring out.
Does it look to be stone or flesh?
Stone.
It's a Ketty stone salamander.
Yes. So unlike the rest of the stone, it seems completely out of place because it has that Akedi stone aesthetic from the. Yeah.
And the eyes, are there any
has-
gems?
No. Instead, where its eyes should be, there are just gaping holes, hungry for your soul. You can imagine.
Okay.
Toothless mouths are open wide.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm not climbing out there. Are you
Yeah,
climbing out
let's,
there?
That unholy thing should not be viewing into the holiness of this room. Let's back up and shut the door.
Ah, very well.
Sorry, no, it's not 40 feet down a small ledge. Sorry, it's 40 feet down from the doors. So transpose
on
this thing
this side.
40
It's on
to
this
40
side.
feet, but then
Okay.
it's only 6 feet down from the.
I see. So it's down here.
Correct.
Okay.
Sorry.
Roughly, yeah.
I only now got up from air from looking at the damn document
Yeah,
or
yeah.
what this thing
Yeah.
is to go back to. And obviously the chasm continues on this side too. So,
Yeah.
yeah, you can't see anything else from that side. When you look the other way, it gets narrow but continues on that way as far as your eye can see.
So we're pretty much right at the top. If we look up out of that door before we close it, can
Yeah.
we basically see the
Yes.
top of the chasm?
Yes, you can.
Cool. And there's nothing up there that's interesting?
Let me see.
Very interesting.
Yeah, it reaches its apex about 50 feet above, so you'll be able to see that. And yeah, in most of the spots here, it's only 10 or 15 feet in width, but the walls are steep, and unlike the other parts you've seen, there is almost no moss or vines.
Uh-huh.
So this is the start of the chasm, basically.
Yeah, it's a pretty fair assessment.
Okay. Interesting. Well, I don't think we have a way. We could climb all the way around, but it looked
Oh.
quite threatening to me. Let's check other things first.
Oh, come on, just jump over and raw dog it. It'd be fine. No? Okay. Fair enough.
Close these doors, go check the secret one.
Yeah. Okay. In addition to a secret door, you can see on this side there's also spy holes. Probably should have given that to you as well. First,
Okay.
looking in on this place.
Let's look into them first.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We'll
Okay.
look through them.
Yeah,
They're
you
on
can
the door?
Yeah. No, they're not on the door. They're flanking the door, maybe like 5 feet off of it. They're obviously like put into a mural of ibises. You can see through the eyes of the ibis.
Okay.
There are two obvious set of spy holes. Yeah. Okay. Looking inside, you can see that this is about like an 8-foot tall chamber, maybe about only 5 feet in depth off the wall. You can see there's a set of stairs narrowing down, going into somewhere that you can't quite see. It looks to be like natural cave, the way it's descending. And obviously this place looks like it was used for spying. You can spy some old decorroded bits of parchment on the floor behind that door. Looking in there as well. It's pretty easy because you basically have perfect line of sight and vision with these things on you. So I can just kind of tell you everything.
Yeah. We're in perfect explore mode.
Yeah.
And these are kind of stairs. Okay. Stairs going down.
No, the stairs, there's an 8-foot by 5-foot platform off of the thing. So it's kind of like this, and then there's the stairs going down.
Very good.
Like kind of like a funnel situation.
Gotcha.
But it's not, it goes into natural caves. This part is carved, and the stairs are also carved.
Mhm.
This was built into the properties of the place. Also, upon retrospect, I probably should have given you these parts of the Halls of Thoth, given that this is in those books.
Going down to something there.
But whatever. Okay. No. I'm in the old books and stuff like that. You probably should have gotten some of this. Oh well. My mea culpa. All right. Anyways.
Okay. So.
What would you like to do?
Shall we go down the stairs? Do you want to think we should take the rod, or
does it seem takeable?
No, it's fixated into the room. Or fixed.
Okay.
Fixed. Whatever the word is.
It's like a statue on a pillar kind of thing, right? It's not. We're not picturing like a handheld rod, magic item looking thing.
No. It's more like an apparatus. Like it's big.
Yeah. Okay. So it might dance up and down or something. Okay. Yeah, let's go in. So, yeah. Assuming we can get that secret door open, we go in and head down.
Yeah, with time you can just open the door. No issue. You pick the lock. All right. The stairs descend for 10 feet before turning into a ancient natural cavern. But there was parchment on the floor.
Yeah, we inspect that for sure.
Yeah. And there's just it's a scrap of notes in Mithric that read the following. Lycandus. Illusions conceal his remains. Tarmus claims he can control the fungal foresters. Horkari was shown the tomb of great Thescalon of the Set cult. It lies to the east of the southern necropolis. Amit has found the obsidian gates, but has been unable to teleport behind them.
Okay. And we found Lycandus.
This is not like, yeah, and what's weird is that like all of the stuff written down here seems to be like written in as a single sentence, or like a single, like a run-on list.
Like it might be a fragment or something. Okay. I mean, as a player, I think we found the Lycandus illusion concealed remains. We know about Thomas. The Skellon doesn't sound familiar. Oh, well. That's probably in the set area.
Right. The natural cave extends for another 10 feet before opening up into a chamber with 2 other exits. This open chamber is about 20 by 30, and you're coming in on the southeastern corner of this 20 by 30 roundy kind of egg-like chamber. The first exit is 10 feet away on the northeastern side, and the other exit is 30 feet away on the southern side. So no, the egg should be the other way.
Long egg.
Sorry, I should have started there.
Maybe something like that.
Rugby ball.
You're coming in on the corner though.
Yeah. Gotcha.
So you're actually coming in over that side on the southeastern corner.
Okay, and you may have to say the exit positions again.
Southeast, not southwest.
Correct.
It's over here.
You do it.
You said it was
30 by 20.
Yeah, 30 by 20 long rather than tall.
So like that.
Yeah, exactly. One exit is here going this way. One exit is here going this way, all natural cave.
Okay.
Furthermore, though, while this cave is natural, its walls have been smoothed and its floor has been sanded. So there's no stalactites or stalagmites. In fact, there are remains of a simple wooden desk, a chair, and a scroll case in the southwest corner. And I say remains because they are super hella rotted. Bolted to the south wall are sets of manacles and shackles, which is interesting.
Okay. This sounds kind of familiar. This is a bit like there were similar things in that Archmage's room, right?
Yes.
Stuff.
Well, we should be careful. We could be coming somewhere roughly near there.
No, that
We
was
came downstairs.
a bit lower, I think.
That's one level down.
Yeah. A pile of decomposed foodstuff lies against the north wall. And you can see on the northern side, this extension, that passageway goes about 20 feet before hitting a set of stairs a series of stone steps that climb.
Okay.
And they climb about 10 feet. And now, obviously, to the layman, it would look like they just end to a blank wall. But with your visions, you can see that there is a misshapen bit of rock here.
Secret door.
Yes, secret door.
Okay.
And the southern side turns into straight worked Arcantian stone. That goes actually back to flush rather than on diagonals.
Okay.
And it will go 30 feet before going upstairs. If you're wondering how the hell to map this because it's going under the map, you would say that is correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
So these stairs go up 30 feet, right?
No, they go up 10 feet.
Yeah, that's a 10-foot climb.
And these stairs that we entered in
10.
go down 10 feet.
Yeah, down 10.
Okay.
Okay, so these level out.
Okay. And that was correct what you were describing, right? The southern wall flattens out?
The no. I'm describing. I even opened that door. I'm describing the southwestern exit terminus from this room that you would see before we move on.
Yeah.
Right, because this is your glimpse looking down. This is not. It turns straight. It's still a 5-foot wide passageway, but it's a straight line. It goes 30 feet before hitting a set of 10-foot stairs that goes up. So our map is off.
Okay. Yeah. No worries.
Yeah, but that's. I don't know how you want to.
Should we?
Yeah, I don't know how you want to transpose it.
Here? Let's just pick that up and move it here for now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we can just do a dotted line from wherever this goes. 20 foot, 30 foot, it's roughly the same. So that's going up to something. And we haven't opened this door.
Correct. You have not opened that door to the top. And to the south, it looks like it just keeps going. I will illustrate, though, that there does seem to be baboon prints down that southern corridor that go in fact, you're kind of your trail going up and down from the where you found the notes and stuff in the spy area. Yeah, you probably found a set of baboon footprints going and kind of in fact, because this is so hardly used, the only active trail in any recent time has been that passageway.
Yeah.
No, I'll draw it in pink and highlighter, kind of that kind of passage, that vector.
Okay.
And to be clear, it's also like pretty big footprints. Not like a standard albino.
Yeah, so maybe Geralad's going through here or something. Okay.
Okay. Now that
that's likely to go back to, say, potentially this room or the hallway or something.
Sure. What would we like to do?
Want to look in that secret door?
Yeah.
No magic vibes from all the rotted scroll cases and everything?
No, nothing. No, there's nothing of value.
Can we
Cool.
do a
You
super quick 2-minute break?
Yeah, for sure. Let's do a quick little break. We touch the knob of rock on the east wall of this tunnel, which depresses and silently lets open the door.
Mm-hmm.
It is a about 15 feet circular room with a 3-foot or so exit, continuing off the sort of northeast side. Um,
15-foot circular room.
Yeah.
My listening comprehension is starting to drop off a little bit for the
Sure.
thing.
Yep. And at like if this was the clock at the 2 o'clock, there is a 3-foot kind of wide exit. It also seems to be like this natural cave. However, it will then turn into worked stone as a bridge made of 3-foot wide granite blocks goes over the chasm. Continues. Now, this room is not empty, for there is a rough sarcophagus carved out of stone. With the
How wide is the chasm here?
About 10 feet wide.
Okay, that's fine. Sarcophagus. Okay, you grabbed it. Yeah. Big boy.
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of vibes is it giving?
We go in, I guess.
Yeah. So the sarcophagus is actually not in the middle. It's off to the side, over here.
Okay.
There's an inscription on one end of it. Would you like to read it?
To read it, yes.
It says, "Enjoy the explosive runes." I'm just kidding. It's in Mithric. It reads as follows: Cormac built the bridge. His secrets lie here with him. May his sacrifice be honored, if not remembered.
His secrets lie here with him. His secrets lie here with him. Let his... What's it? What was the rest?
I posted it in the rules channel. His secrets lie here with him. Sure, it's fine.
Yeah. Do we want to check over the bridge or pop this bad boy open?
This place I would describe as being not clean as well. Unlike the other spots you've been in, this place also has a nice little let's just call it a icing of rat bones and detritus.
Like naturally died rats, or like eaten and picked at?
Rats do naturally like to get together and die. No, they're all disarticulated bits of rat bones that are all over the floor. No signs of footprints or anything. There's also the scientific, what's the word for poop?
Fecal matter?
Yeah. It's the fancy word for dinosaur poop. I forgot what it's called. But anyways, yeah, there is also, old bits of poop in here and stuff, which also has a lot where the rat bones are coming from.
So maybe the baboons are using this as a toilet. But there's no footprints, so...
There's no footprints. There's no claw marks. There's nothing. And patch. And then there is definitely, there is no fur.
Yeah.
Which is also a big gateway. In other words, like, you've been through enough baboon things to know that this is not a baboon lair.
These rat bones, super, like, totally picked clean, old, no like, bits of flesh and skin and stuff to show maybe they're semi-fresh.
No, it does. In fact, there's no bits of meat or anything like that on any of these bones. These bones are just it's just nothing but bones.
Yeah.
Whether or not they're fresh or not is, I think, beyond your ken, but there's definitely no meat on the bones.
Maybe when they come into contact with the sarcophagus, they get melted or something. We still have a rope. We could try pulling the lid off from safety, maybe, so we don't have to touch it.
Do you want to peek over the bridge first to see?
All right. Yeah.
Just see what might be there.
Okay.
Maybe lend more insight.
Sure thing, boss.
Yeah.
Ethna tries to look brave.
Yeah. You could. I think I'll give this to you for free. As far down into the cave, maybe about 60 feet or so, you spot one of these, what appears to be a manta ray that's flying in the caves.
Oh yeah, normal chasm animals.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty standard Brazilian cave creatures.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
being
quiet.
The Arden blue-crested manta.
So this is actually one of those classic D&D monsters. This is called a Mantari.
Yeah. It's like the origin story is somebody back in Lake Geneva bought a sack full of plastic figurines. Yeah,
exactly. They went through a National Geographic, or like their kids stole this from the doctor's office on accident.
Yeah.
They just have the manta ray sitting around. Yeah.
So
guess what? Welcome to the...
He'll be sneaking very stealthily. I know he's invisible, but sound-wise and all the rest. And he'll be gesturing back like with a shush motion.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing what is across the bridge.
Because there's no stress about anything, and it's a damn bridge. Like there's no roll necessary or anything to cross the bridge or nothing like that. Now if you were like double moving away, escaping a creature, it'd be a different conversation.
Or trying to fight up here or something.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Okay. So the pathway continues through a natural cave. It goes about 25 feet before hooking east. And that hook is sharp enough that you can't see around that bend. It smells pretty bad up there. It smells like death.
Like death.
Okay. Like gas, undead death?
No. Just a lingering smell of death and unease.
Ethna will come back across and say, like, it's not getting less threatening that way.
Yeah, that might come out towards the graveyard where the ghoul's nest, the ghoul chamber was. Somewhere in that area.
I think whatever was killing things is doing more of it that way, to be honest. So maybe this isn't so bad.
You will also hear the slow movement of like gravel getting kind of churned, and a couple of little bits of like chitter, like bugs are.
Okay, well I know what it is, but Ethna doesn't. It's probably like we've seen ghost rats on the map somewhere before.
Oh yeah, we saw ghost rats.
And that was a kind of chasm, right, as well.
Also, yeah.
Okay, so Ethna's like, I'd rather open this sarcophagus.
All right, you said you got a rope and grappling hook, or are you just gonna Pop it
Just
open with your
rope.
hands.
You know raw
I've
dog
got-
the sarcophagus?
No, not at all. I'll try to lasso, assuming the lid is maybe 3 inches thick, or something, just try to tie
Really?
the rope, circumscribe it in a way where there's enough to be able to yank it off.
Yeah, kind of like a weird lasso kind of situation. Yeah, I understand. Okay, cool. I think with that creative stuff, I think you can
and-
kind of yank it off. It's not super heavy.
And while you're doing that, I'm going to cast Protection from Evil on myself
Yeah,
Mhm.
good call.
and succeed.
Okay.
But you're not invisible anymore now,
Ah, shoot, I forgot about that.
and I am.
Ding.
That's okay. I'll scout.
Yeah.
It's still good.
Well, I mean, we're in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna pull
Right.
it from a little distance if we can.
Yeah, you
In
can
case
pull
the
it from
trap
a
comes out.
for sure. Okay.
I'll be ushering you
You-
back before I pull
Yeah.
the lid off.
The lid. Okay. The lid comes off, and
Obviously making
yeah.
noise.
Inside some dust and stuff kind of moves. Yeah, it does make noise. But the stone sarcophagus is empty.
Okay. So coiling the rope up and finding that.
Pick up all the rat bones and put them in the sarcophagus.
Why not? But so it doesn't have remains.
His secrets lie here with him.
Yeah.
There's no secrets in here.
And we have true
We have
sight.
the true sight. There's no hidden compartment beneath it or...
Correct. The sarcophagus is empty.
Is it shovable?
Shovable. Yes. You can
Like
move it.
there might be something under it?
Yeah,
but wouldn't we see
can
that
move it.
with true sight also?
I suppose
No,
so, yeah.
not the sarcophagus was covering it.
Yeah. Just in
Oh,
case there's
okay.
a
Yeah.
stairwell or something under it.
Spend some more time.
Yeah,
Doing it.
just a foot or so enough to see.
No.
Okay.
You move it, and then nope, it's solid rock underneath it. You get on, you lay prone, looking at it,
Yeah.
making sure there's some other way. No, there's nothing.
Pour some water. Okay. What do you think, boss? We want to check south, or we want to work out whatever's smells like death up there? You're the boss.
The baboon prints go up there. We think that probably connects into one of their rooms. They might be quite pissed if we come up from the backside, if they're having a big ceremony there or something.
That is true.
Yeah, maybe we're better off with the north.
I'm scared, boss. Why don't you go first?
I will lead the way. I mean, you're
Okay.
also invisible though, so you could technically lead the way.
I mean, he will if you tell him to. He's just trying to be cowardly.
Yeah.
So
Like I need your trap senses, and you are invisible, so I'll be right behind you. Anything will see me first.
Okay, boss, but I did do my turn already.
Okay.
I want you to know I'm doing this under protest.
Okay. You are looking at a 15 by 15 circular chamber. Again, natural cave. You are following this narrow tunnel. With your true sight and vision, I will also immediately flag to you as you were looking at this room. You can see that there is another set of discolorations. In fact, you can even see the hidden area for the key that's required for the secret door on the direct opposite side of the way you're coming in here.
Okay.
All right. Now, as far as the contents of this cavern and why it smells like death. Several wooden crates have decomposed into a pile on the south. And upon that pile, you can see are some writhing centipedes. And on the northern wall are 5 funeral slabs. In fact, these are like basically jizants that are getting, carved. 2 have been carved to represent priests of Thoth. One is sort of like in media res, or kind of like in the, not fully done carved, being carved or so.
Okay.
Right. And then the last one actually has just a name carved on it. In Mythric, it's Tirasa. So I'll put in here. And then finally, a sixth Jazant has fallen over with a skeleton underneath it. So it like fell upside down.
Okay.
All right. And furthermore, you can see lingering around, kind of like upset, shoulders slumped, like they just got laid off, kind of look, is a despondent, ghostly visage. With your true
Humanoid
sight,
ghost.
humanoid, you can see it. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll greet it, be like,
Yeah. It's a
"Are
woman.
you Hormac? Greetings,
Yeah.
ghost. Why do you linger on this realm?"
They well, sort of, like rather than from their voice, like they begin to mouth, but you hear it kind of around them. You know, you hear, "Beware the treachery of our postas. He will destroy our work. Warn the others," it says in a booming voice. You have no idea what the hell they're talking about.
Yeah. It's like, who is our postess? What is your work?
Warn them, please. They plead with you.
Who do you want us to warn? We will pass your message on.
They go back to their NPC script.
Them. Okay.
Yeah. Now, the skeleton that's fallen over, you can see that there is some paperwork as well underneath them.
Mm-hmm. The ghost isn't flexing or about to
No, it doesn't show any.
inhabit our souls.
The centipedes are just vibing, uninterested in us.
Good question. Yeah, they're just chilling. They're busy doing their own little stuff.
Nomming on some gravel.
Yeah, whatever remains of the detritus. But yeah.
Ethna thinks he's sneaky and says, "Boss, is that a magic scroll over there?
Yeah,
Look
it's
under
like,
that skeleton."
I'll go. You open that door on the other side. I'll dig through these paperwork.
The
Very well.
Mind the centipedes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the one that's been turned over, right? As you look over, you can see the Jazant that's on the ground and stuff. You can see it also has sort of kind of the one with the name.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, it also on the other side bears an inscription. And with true seeing and stuff, you can read the Mythric. You know, it's in the secret tongue of the priests of thought, but I think with true seeing and stuff, I'll give it to you here. It says, "Head Inquisitor and Judge, Terasa lived in the shadows, even as she pursued the light."
Okay.
Yes, and the scroll on the ground is not magical. It is written in the same coded Mythric. It says, "Be wary in agreeing to any meetings with our postess, for the high priest has abandoned the light of wisdom for the folly of chaos. Seek proof in the hidden passages beneath the hall of judgment. Signed, Xerxestes." And yeah, the ghost in here is benign.
The Hall of Judgment. I don't think we've seen that yet.
Doesn't sound familiar.
Would that be something I know about from reading the litanies and on books and stuff like that?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Hall of Judgment. Okay. We did find a token for the Overseer of Truth in a big kind of hole.
No, I think I'll give this to you because again, you also did read that book and stuff like that. The Hall of Judgment is purported to be where Geralab and the ruby chair is.
Okay.
The hidden
Hidden
passages beneath. Okay. So there may be secret something.
Or maybe this baboon print other
True.
side sneaks
Very
up to
true.
it.
All right, we should check there next then. Well,
but yeah, pop
this
that
is the
secret door.
door. Yep.
There was none of these other ones were open, right?
No.
Can I sense any magic in this room?
You can try to sense stuff, but there's none.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Are these funeral slabs something we can desecrate and open to try to loot?
Yeah, for sure.
Let's do it. We gotta get some loot, boss.
Yeah.
I'm not working for free.
All right. So spend a turn popping those open.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So the 3 that are done are actually empty. They don't have anybody in them. However, there is stuff still on Terrasa's corpse. But also she's like a ghost just kind of chilling here.
Yeah.
So not sure how you feel about that. But there
Not
are 3
taking it yet, but
there are
looking.
3 gold rings with Thothian inscriptions on them.
I will definitely want those.
There is a platinum jade and lapis necklace. There is also there is some magic on this one. And this one, there's magic from the teeth.
These things.
There are 2 teeth.
Plop them out.
For you. Yeah. Do it.
Yeah, well, you take.
Oh yeah, magic sense doesn't work through like containers and stuff, right?
Yeah,
That's right.
probably not. Unless it's like super potent.
Yeah.
Would you like the weird teeth?
I think Casper was writing all the loot. I was waiting for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a list.
Inspecting the rings. The rings do have inscriptions on them in Mithric.
Mm-hmm.
The first one reads "Font of Magic." The second one, the silver one, reads "Giver of Words," and the gold one reads "The Thrice Born."
Wait, I thought all 3 were gold.
They're all 3 gold. That's right.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. Interesting. One might be. Anyway, we can.
Oh, sorry. I fucked up. I fucked up one of them. It says the Thrice Born Linguist. So I'll repeat them all again. The Thrice Born Linguist, Font of Magic, and on the 3rd ring it reads Giver of Words.
Okay.
Thrice born. Must be Hermes. Trismegistus.
Interesting.
Yeah, if only Hermes had a hermetical adjunct Egyptian
Equivalent.
relevant.
Yeah. Weird.
I wonder who that is. With his chariot. Yeah.
This is a fantasy game. None of this is related to anything.
Yeah.
Total coincidence.
All real world cultures referenced are there. Any resemblances are not
Yeah, any resemblances are purely coincidental. Don't sue us.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's grab that and pop the teeth out. There's 2,
Yeah.
I'm guessing. Are they fangs or like normal teeth?
So again, there's 3 gold rings, there's a necklace, there's 2 2 canines that are magical.
Okay. The necklace doesn't read as magical.
No, nothing reads magical except for the teeth.
Okay. Oh, right. Even the rings don't. They just have cool inscriptions. Okay.
Right.
I mean, I'd still wear them just because big Thoth vibes.
For sure.
Yeah. I would ring it.
And-
I would wear a ring that says Font of Magic. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I'm not even a
right?
ring guy.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's your new gang name.
Yeah.
Balios, the font of magic. Okay, so that's all of them searched, right? We searched the one with just a name as well?
Yeah.
That was Tiras's one. Okay.
Right.
And the upside down one. Okay. So let's crack this door.
Okay. You're looking at a natural cave passageway. It's about 3 feet wide, and it is extending beyond even your eyes can see. Kind of in more or less of a straight line. No. It's going the opposite direction from there. It's more straight.
Like this way. East.
Like this.
Yeah. I'll follow the highlight.
Yeah, okay.
About 100 feet from that door, there is a T. It's sort of a T intersection. There is a spur because you were part of the T. So from 100 feet, there is a spur that goes south. But if you do not look down that spur, 20 more feet is another secret door in the form of depressed rock. Which is also my favorite genre of music.
Yeah.
Depressed dad rock.
Yeah. So
It's just wish you were here on repeat the whole album.
You know, that's to us that will always be what dad rock is playing Floyd. But like
Yeah.
people today is like dad rock is the Strokes.
I don't want to hear
I want to
it.
die. I want to die.
I don't want to hear it.
No. You know?
All 90s grunge.
Yeah. It's scary. There's a brave new world out there. Okay.
Well,
Yeah. So
lovely escapist time right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
The passageway to the south extends about 50 feet. There's a hook at the end of the 50 feet, so you can't really see past there, but it seems to be still natural caves and stuff like that. There's definitely some kind of like, you know, if you listen, actually, you hear something very, very, like very faint, maybe like a rock moves or something like that in the distance.
Mm.
And then there's that secret door.
Yeah. Will we check the secret door first?
Yes.
Okay. Opening that. I mean,
Okay.
movement implies
Yeah.
potential
There's no,
threat.
it's not locked or trapped or anything like that. Yeah. You follow all the right moves. Instead, you're in a short hallway, going perpendicular to this room of Arcantian stone, 10 feet by 20 by 30 feet or so. You're coming in at the 20-foot mark, so kind of right in the middle. To your right, or aka to the south part, there are stairs leading up somewhere, and to the other side, there's another secret door. And you can see when you enter in here that there is a panel that you press in this wall that will take you there.
10 by
now
30, 10 by 20.
10 by 30, and the last bit of the 30 though is a staircase going up.
Yeah. Down here is a staircase.
Yeah. Correct. Now, when you this hallway is also like very, very nice. The hallway and even that staircase are painted with vibrant images of human heroes smiting enemies of Thoth. There's magic warriors, lightning bolt, warriors decapitating Setites. There are veiled figures and giant frogs, all getting destroyed. The paint looks remarkably fresh, even though a thick layer of dust lines this whole area, which means this place has not been explored.
I mean, those stairs
Excellent.
probably got to go to the surface.
We're pretty high up.
I
We
mean,
don't know any layers above the Well of Light.
yeah,
Maybe
the
there
well's
is
only
one.
like 200 feet down or something like that, right?
Yeah, maybe
150?
250. There could be several layers above. I mean, there's that secret door with the disco room. That's about another 100 feet up. That could be a
Sure.
whole level, I guess.
Let's try the
Secret door and then
first, I guess.
stairs.
Yeah,
All right.
What are we doing?
secret
Secret
room
door?
first.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, okay. This door is also easily openable. This room is a 30 by 30 perfectly square room with a 10 foot by 10 foot corridor opening, splitting it in half. You're coming in from the south in the middle of the 30 by 30. This room is richly decorated with Thothian themes, white ibises imparting knowledge to the kneeling humans, baboons beating the shit out of crocodiles, ibises flying, sun shining, cats and dogs living together. This room is lit with a continual light, and statues of ibis-headed men stand at the ready. These statues are 12 feet tall with granite bodies and alabaster ibis heads. One of them is, you're kind of looking at its butt, like, it's like facing that way, and there's one across the way that's also looking at you as well. Their heads are again alabaster, and their eyes are begemmed.
Do we think these are the living statues that we need the Sortian eyes for?
Yeah. They don't. Compared to other statues we've been seen before, are they like the Sortian Hall ones? Are they like the Conehelm Black Spear ones?
They are
The
not.
description was totally different. Yeah.
Yeah, the description is totally
A new
different.
kind. Okay.
This is not the weird shaped like mega dudes that's in the bottom of the Tower of Scrutiny. This is not the kilted warrior protectors that were in Touristus or other places that you've seen as well. These are not like the smaller warrior
Not the ones
types
that look
that
like
break
Arden.
break your shit. They don't, nope. These ones look like they're statues, but like very like heavily Thothian coded, which is rather than just Arcantian.
I don't smell magic coming off them.
No, I don't think you would.
Okay.
What do y'all do?
These might just be normal statues.
Stop kidding.
Ethna's kind of
All right,
looking back at you.
I will.
You close the door?
No, it's open.
Okay, yeah.
I'll just go into the room first. Kind of check out the statue a bit closer.
Yeah. There is let me describe what you can see from where you're at. When you come in, you can see the hallway to your right goes 20 feet before there's a 20 by 20 room with a staircase going down. And to your right is a hallway that continues on. This whole hallway has a like night sky kind of vibe above you when you look down it.
Wait, the 20 by 20 is on the left or the right?
To the right.
To the right. And is this the top or the bottom is the entrance?
You're coming in from the bottom.
Okay.
Exactly. There's a spiral staircase in the middle going down.
Okay.
Okay. You inspect the statues.
Yes.
And as you inspect the side of the statue in front of you, it will look at you and say, "Roll initiative."
Okay, let's go. Oh. Oops.
Oh, I got a 4.
That's the Expeditions channel. I rolled an 8.
Hey, bingo. All right. Looks like Casper, you're going first.
Casper.
Okay. Do you want to be pulled back in the room, or do you want me to stab it in the back?
Nah, just pull me back.
I run
Pull me
up,
back out.
grab you by the back of your cloak, and
Yeah.
drag you back in the room. Try to slam the
Yeah.
door.
I'm distracted, like investigating the statue and
Yeah.
looking at
And
it,
I
and you
see it move.
kind of turn
Yeah,
its head,
yeah,
and you're like,
yeah.
nope.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I love it. So you guys are
Yeah.
back in the room, and you close the door. Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. They live and are aggressive. Okay. But they're Thothian vibes, so we may have solutions in
Yeah,
the future.
maybe with the robes or something.
Yeah. Okay. And was there a time delay between how long he was in the room before they
Yeah.
like potentially could we run to the stairs? That's in the
Yeah, they
realm
don't.
of
Yeah, there seem to be part of, yeah, let's just say like one round period. So yeah.
Okay. So it could potentially. And did you see anything to the left? I kind of missed that.
Yeah, it's a
section as
hallway
well.
that sorry, to the left
Keeps
the
going.
hallway extends as far as you could see.
Yeah. Okay.
And yeah, again, the ceiling of this room gives the impression of a night sky.
I know where we are. I know exactly where we
This
are.
connects to
Up above Laurel One Eye.
Yeah.
There was the stairwell, the two statues. Okay, we've done the
Yeah.
map. And we have
where is that?
probably a stair to the surface. Let's check this stair.
Ew.
And that one
Where is
round
that on
delay
the
info
map?
is useful.
Where is that on the map?
It is
Look for the spot that says Wall of
east
Light.
No, it's here. It's this bit. Hall of Night Sky. That's the bit that and we've got the exact drawing, yeah. It's Halls of Thoth across the chasm up north. Yep.
Oh, you're here.
So we came in here.
Okay, so we can reconnect this
Yeah,
instead
exactly.
Yep. There you go.
to here.
Map reuse.
Dude.
God, it feels so cool to have that moment when you're like, yo!
I was gonna say,
know
like,
this.
that is the sickest amount of dopamine hit. I see everything,
Totally.
and I'm still getting the fucking dopamine, so I can't imagine what it's like for you all. Yeah, isn't that awesome? God damn, dude.
I'll just delete that section.
What a fucking game, dude. 10 out of 10 Arden. It's so
Mapping is so fun.
Mapping is, yeah, exactly. Incredible mapping.
Okay, like we might have a cool entrance here. A new fresh entrance.
All right,
The Hall of Thoth that bypasses the goblins.
You want to go up that set of stairs that goes on, or do you want to go a different way?
Let's go up these big stairs and see what the crack is.
Okay. We go up the set of stairs. I don't know how tall it is, but I do know it's not going to the surface.
Do you have light, by the way, Cabalios? I'm probably
we have our eyes.
Your eyes.
Oh, we have our eyes. Yeah.
All right. Let's see. It is 75 feet up. So it's a 75-foot set of stairs. Goes up. And you're entering a very grand hall. Okay. Also, I think probably by this point, your true sight is going to be beginning to waver. It only lasts an hour. Probably been about an hour.
Yeah. I mean, we're coming to the end anyway. So maybe this is like a whole new level. We probably don't want to continue the map here, right? We could offset it.
Also, so hold on. I've never seen this room before, and I'm looking at a map that it's going to take me all night to fucking describe to you. So, but let me give you the gist. Let me give you the rundown of what's going on. Okay. So this room is you're coming in right from the middle on the north side of this grand, great hall. You're coming from the middle of a 50-foot wide hall. It's 50 by 90 tall, wise, and there's evenly spaced alcoves on the eastern and western walls respectively. So I think there's like 8 total, if my math's right.
Mm-hmm.
On the direct opposite end of this wall, there's going to be the south end of this great hall, you know?
Yeah.
There's a colossal statue of Thoth in ibis-headed form. And from the ibis's beak drifts light orange mist.
Okay. And it doesn't look similar to that room that's in the next west of the One-Eye room.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Okay. This is a very So let me So again, I told you there's these alcoves. They're bigger than just a single 10-foot alcove. They kind of go back.
4
they're
on
almost
each
like
side.
Yeah, they're almost like shrines, actually. In fact, that's kind of exactly what it is. So you can imagine there are shrines. There's 8 shrines in total.
They're deep.
Yeah, they're 30 feet, 10 by 30.
Okay.
Flanking off this.
And there's 4 on each side or 8 on each side?
There's 4 on each side, giving a total of 8.
Okay.
And I will give you a bit of a detail of what we see here. Sorry. So you're not going to get that much exploring today because all of the friggin' stuff I'm going to have to do here, okay?
We're unlocking heaps of stuff. It's great.
Also, there's going to be dead adventurers. So I'm going to have to describe where they are too. But, okay.
Get that loaded.
Yeah, get these alcoves on the map first, and then I'll wait for that, and then I'll describe. Because I am genuinely befuddled on what I'm going to need to describe to you. Okay, so the first step in the top left corner of this hall. Okay.
Yeah.
There is a Thothian teleportation ring.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. And furthermore, there's at least 6 adventurer corpses strewn throughout the room, as well as several piles of broken granite.
Okay.
Now, this hall is defined by 2 rows of 8-foot tall statues that all face outwards towards the walls. There was originally 28 plinths that held statues.
Statues in front of the alcoves, or between them?
Yeah, there's 14, so you can imagine there's 2 per 5 feet of the whole hall. So it's 1, 2, starting there, ending here, and lastly, the Thothian statue is actually in its own little vibe spot at the end here, like that.
So they're like this.
No, they're at my yellow dots. Bring them in 5 feet.
Oh.
Okay.
But now again, they're all the statues here are not all together, which I was going to read to you. Looks like my neighbor's dog got out, but it's okay. Okay. My dogs are just telling me that because they're super thankful. All right.
They're like, why are we not out?
Yeah. Okay. So, of the 28 plinths that originally held statues, 21 are still occupied. Furthermore, they bear the names of their subjects carved in Mithril.
So it's like 2 every 5 foot the whole way, top to bottom, right? There's 28.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, there's no space between. They're exactly the whole thing.
Yeah. And some of them are missing.
Yeah, I'll mark the ones that are missing as the map describes. Okay, so that one's. These 2 are gone.
Yeah.
These 2 are gone. I think these 2 are gone as well, although they have a different color. Depicted in the statues are various warriors, some sorcerers, some priests, and some lords.
You got it.
Yeah.
And yes, there is a orange mist that is being expelled and kind of going off to the floor of this chamber, coming off of Thoth's breath in the statue.
What was that thing about follow Thoth's breath?
Yes. That was recent. What was that?
There's also a verse 2 feet tall in gold-filled Mithril letters on the wall on either side of the statue of Thoth.
Okay.
How good is your eyesight? Can you read 2 feet tall letters 90 feet away? I'll just say you can. All right. Because these are inscriptions, I've no problem just sharing them with you. But I will also read them aloud. Soft exhalations drift from the beak as the Lord's pneuma molds the champion. This is literally Tool lyrics.
Yeah.
That is, I've listened. I listened to this album. This is Numa. On the other wall, the champion's virtue is revealed in humility and wisdom, while the lies of the proud find reward in self-knowing.
Okay.
And yeah, that mist is definitely magical and very potent.
Okay.
And it smells of citrus.
So, assuming that we have group knowledge from like studying our maps and stuff like that, probably you and not me, Cabalios, but you would know that that quote you heard was, "Those who seek Thoth's wisdom must follow his." And it was near those kind of dispelling mouths that were, yeah. So, given we might know that from group knowledge, does this breath visibly trace out a path on the ground, or is it like wafting noticeably some places and not others?
No, it's kind of giving like an ambient breath.
Right.
So
It's just
kind of
spreading
being
out.
in the room, you're going to breathe it in. Especially like the latter half of the room.
Close you get. Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Okay.
Right. The 8 side chambers, from what you can see, are decorated all to Thoth. For a dude preaching humility, he sure got a lot of shrines. They're each decorated to a virtue or a theme.
Okay. Before you describe everything, are there any direct threats? Because we'll probably run away if there are.
Yeah. No, there are no direct threats.
Okay.
But
Right.
yeah.
I mean, these statues are threats. There's dead adventurers everywhere.
The Thoth teleporter is the one that we need the hex magic, right? Not the eye magic.
Yes. A Thothian teleportation ring is that kind of fire pit looking thing.
Yep. Okay.
With tiles or something, right? That's
Yeah.
like,
The tile one.
Yeah. There's no tiles in this.
The hexagram coded one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. How far away do these? Is there an adventurer within lasso throw from the doorway?
Yeah.
Roughly, how many seem yoinkable?
There's
grab
one.
Okay. Could I try to do that?
There's a cleric. Could probably grab.
How would you like to determine that? I put a slip knot in the rope, form a loop.
I'm cool. You have time tools and more or less training. There's no necessary. There's no potential risk here. So
Cool. All right, we'll drag that one over.
Mhm.
Look for signs of crushed skull and statue wounds, and for loot.
Oh yeah. Let's see, blunt force trauma. Among on that priest though, there is a holy symbol of Thoth.
I will wear that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Didn't seem to help him though.
No. Additionally, you will find 200 copper or 243 copper.
Yeah.
This priest really living the life of
Humility.
brokenness. Yeah.
Yeah. That's it?
Mhm.
Jeez, what a chump.
Now, splayed across the room further in, You can see there's sets of chainmail. There's a set of banded mail, a shield, nice spear, battle axe, long swords.
And
That
do any
requires going into the room.
Going into the room. Okay. And boss, can you feel any magic?
I
Yes.
think it might be too far away, depending on how strong.
Oh yeah. No, you're
specific
feeling
items?
them. Oh, no, not from the items. You're just feeling it. The whole room feels magical.
From the room, yeah.
Okay. I don't think we should go in there, boss.
Oh yeah, no. Do these statues feel similar to the one that attacked me earlier?
No, not at all. All of these statues are combinations of figures, like stately figures in appearance, of mighty warriors, powerful arcane sorcerers, even some priests and lords.
Okay.
Like Arcantine worthies almost, like that kind of look.
These might. What do we see in the alcoves? Can we see anything from the top of the stairs?
Yeah, you can see they were. You can see that at least the two alcoves closest to you are Thothian in nature. Like there's shrines to Thoth. You can see there's some words written in them as well, but you can't really make out what the whole thing is, right? You can read something about like the champions something.
We could step a toe and see what happens and just run away. We could just leave now and try to see one last thing in the last 5 minutes. They
all ask stuff about champions. Like to the left one says something champion, the champion, you can't read the rest. The other one says the champions something, can't read the rest.
All right. Tie the rope around my waist. I'm gonna step in. Be ready to pull me out the second anything activates.
We need magic items. If you feel magic, grab something. And I'm ready on the rope.
Okay. I will walk into the room. Just take a step over the threshold.
Yep, you're fine. You definitely get the whiff of the smell and stuff of you're not in the mist enough to have any of its effects, but you're definitely kind of like getting the flavor of it. Like it's citrusy, it's very heady. It's definitely making you feel mellow.
Soporific.
Like putting me to sleep, I think.
No, it's more like which one is the chiller weed? Is it indica?
Yeah, just very calm.
I got
okay.
you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go into this left alcove first. Try to read around, see it. And if any of those items are like in my path, kind of just if any give off magic vibes, grab one.
Yeah. You can literally the magic of the room is still obfuscating that stuff. The mist is this strong. Like this whole room is like strong.
Yeah.
Then any of the gear that doesn't look completely destroyed, I'll just like throw back towards the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
And I start gathering it up.
Yeah, you'll get a battle axe, 2 long swords, and a potion.
Okay.
That's the catch. Don't drop the potion.
Yeah. Oh, got it.
Okay. The inscription of this chamber says the champion's wisdom ensures peace. And the walls of this chamber show scenes of men judging a wide variety of creatures. At the western end of the chamber stands a 4-foot-tall marble table, upon which sets a set of platinum scales with weights nearby.
The champion's wisdom shares peace?
Ensures peace. Ensures peace. Above the table and the wall is that inscription. And then finally, there's a trio of 3-foot-tall polychromed figures in high relief. The figures depict an ibis-headed man standing between a hawk-headed man and a red-headed man. Thoth wraps a cord around the clasped hands of both the hawk-headed man and red-headed man. And the scales and the relief detect as magic.
The scales are an actual item there.
Yeah, they're on the table.
Platinum scales.
Okay, I'll grab the scales and whatever the other item was.
No, it's the decoration also looks magical.
Oh, so like the painting on the wall
Yeah.
and stuff looks magical.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the figures. When I hear you going to grab something, I'm getting ready on the because I think it's gonna set something off.
Okay.
Okay.
Grab the scales. Come back. Deposit the scales.
Okay. I think something bad happens when you grab the scales. Sorry, this hall has like 10 pages of notes. So, like,
Yeah. All good.
um,
I mean, we started 10 minutes late. I don't mind spending an extra 10 minutes.
yeah, can we go an extra 10?
Yeah,
It's
that's
all
fine.
good for me.
Um, let's see. At the end of each chamber, a shrine. Okay. You you do not leave when you grab the thing. For so let me there's a part that I should describe that's on the floor because all of these shrines are identical. At the end of each chamber is the shrine reflecting the relevant incarnation, part of Thoth here, as well as that inscription that's above, right? However, there's also a blue circle or a circle in blue granite that stands before the shrine. So in order to grab the thing, you have to step into that circle. Do
I want to step in the circle with probably
yeah, which is magical, which will no doubt activate the shrine.
Yeah.
You
Probably
know
not.
it's magical.
Yeah. It's like, okay, this is maybe trapped. Check this side.
It's not. It is similar in shape and form. However, the inscription is obviously different. So this one, the inscription says, "The champion's wisdom knows whence it arrives." The north and south walls are filled with dozens of images of objects and incarnations associated with Thoth. So you got your ibis-headed men, your ibises, your baboons, your apes, your scrolls full of writing, the sorcerer's staffs, star constellations, scales, even the feather of the Mott, all that stuff. And at the east end of the shrine sits beneath that inscription. The champion's wisdom knows whence it arrives. And on the table are 10 of these miniature, 3-foot tall objects representing all of those symbols I just mentioned here. And each is made from a different precious metal: gold, silver, ivory.
So, I mean, if you're wearing a cloak or something, we could try to nab them, but without going in a circle. But
I have a bedroll and
seems dangerous.
string.
I'm noticing a pattern that they're all talking about wisdom.
Yeah.
And then we have this previous quote we knew about: those who seek Thoth's wisdom must follow his breath. So perhaps
would have to go further into it.
We have to go further in, but maybe it's doing each shrine by one or something.
In a certain order or something. Yeah.
Yeah. If it's safe to walk around, we could try to grab a few more bits of gear just in case there's any magic, but I don't think we should mess with the
I don't
want to.
I don't want to step in the circle or take anything on these pillars.
So, let's just
spending any more time in this room, I will have to ask for a Constitution save from the.
Okay, so I guess just check these two, and then sensing that it's stronger, if I would go down, just back up, be like, we'll need to prepare a bit more.
Okay, yeah. And then maybe, is there anything we want to check on the way out? Maybe this thing, just to peek where it's going?
I mean, you're still invisible. I think maybe you go up there and see if it comes up with the baboons.
Okay, and then we'll just head back. We've got a little bit of loot. We're alive.
Well, hang on. So are we not? We're scouting down here, right?
No. We just went to those first two alcoves, and then we're heading back down.
We could scout down this way. I think that's what you're getting at, right?
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. Or you?
We were originally talking about this one from the chamber that had the
Oh.
papers in it.
Yeah.
But we could just check.
We could do this one.
Yeah, let's
on
check
the
this one quickly.
Other side of the chasm.
Whilst I'm invisible.
Yeah.
Where did I put my guy?
It's the same point.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So I, being invisible, scout down here with my big glowing eyes. Oh, and we heard faint sounds of movement, so I'm trying to be quite quiet and invisible and just being ready for ambush.
Yeah.
I'll try to stay 30 feet behind.
Right.
Okay.
All right. So there is a little alcove, natural kind of like cave part of this passageway after this bend by another 10 feet. So there's a sort of
bending.
Bends east, if that's what that means. So it's like kind of like this.
Yeah.
And then there's a little alcove here.
Okay.
And then it kind of continues on.
All right. I'll go far enough that I can see what's in that alcove.
Yes. Okay. In that alcove, there's a cache of supplies and a stone chest here. In front of the chest are two badly mutilated corpses, one wearing a set of orange tinted chainmail.
Ooh.
Oh.
On top of the chest is an animated skull, which, even though you are invisible, will rise into the air. And it'll ask you a question.
Yeah.
It sounds kind of like Mithric.
Say
says
Jelenios.
Code. It's, you think it says like cipher or code?
Oh. I start running away.
Mumble under your breath while backing up.
Yeah.
All right.
The code is.
I mean, he's too fresh to even guess that
Roll
it
initiative.
could be something Sothian.
Yeah.
So
Steve,
Barata necktie.
yeah.
If you can get the Barata necktie, the classic. All right. If you can beat this thing, it won't follow you. So just gotta beat this thing's initiative.
This is you, Casper. You wanna?
Not good. I do have luck. Still. No.
The same roll, man.
Yeah. Okay. Come at me, bro.
All right. So,
Just waiting there for you to come closer or say the code.
yeah. Okay. It does not get the code, so it will try to cast a spell.
Okay.
So it begins to fly and sort of light up with like orange fire. And it will then direct this fire at you.
Miss.
I think that's enough. I think 13 is the spell that you need for fireball.
Yeah. Level 3 spell. Okay.
Fireball's not level 2.
Level 3.
Is it?
Level 3.
Oh, so you need 13, yeah.
14 damage.
Bye-bye.
Blasts in front of you.
Yeah.
Good thing I was 30 feet away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
good call on that one. Okay.
Or deactivating.
Done and done.
What Rory, what do you want to do?
Sorry, thank you for unlocking those doors.
Oh, for sure.
Back out. Go
He's
back.
Literally like 5 minutes old.
Yeah. I've had 4 people die on me today. It's like I'm gonna go drink.
Honestly, that's pretty true. Let's see here. Okay, you're able to get there. You're good. You going over the bridge?
Yeah, go over the bridge.
Or that sucks. Okay. We're gonna have to roll initiative again.
Okay.
Because those manta rays have come back, and they're coming up from the chasm.
For the bridge.
Because I rolled a 6, and this is where we're at.
It's above
Actually,
table,
well, actually,
you know
we
another way down.
I should have done this first. Actually, sorry. Let's just see. Sixes, I think, actually ignores you. So you're good. Never mind. We don't have to roll initiative. A 6. A 6 on it is avoid the PCs. So
I saved that initiative for the next.
They
encounter.
fly up. Honest to God, it's like that situation. You're like on the goddamn bridge and you're invisible. And you're like, please, 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 and they just go right by you.
Yeah. Just like holding my breath.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Exactly. So they don't. It's not that they don't show up. They just literally like whiz by because they don't notice you as you. As you get the hell out of here. Okay. Sick. All right. You get to the big room.
The big room.
All right. Another one.
And then
clear.
out to
1,
here.
2, 3. I don't think anyone will bother you there. Yeah, you're good. Now you just have to climb up the ladder, which is fine.
See
Yeah.
all of them over there still doing their ceremony.
Yeah.
Finished?
No.
Okay. And then I climb up.
Yeah.
And head back to Gosterwick.
Yep.
Geez, that skull didn't wait long for the password.
Yeah, it saw you running
As soon as
away.
I turned my back,
Yeah.
yeah. It was like,
Oh. Yeah, so you
So
can
that-
only imagine what's in there.
Orange chainmail suggests Prysians, right?
Yeah, Priskin.
Yep.
Arcanum. Yeah.
Yeah. Arcanum chainmail. Damn.
So you can only
If
imagine.
I got my initiative, I was going to try
Yeah.
to grab it and then run. Dang. That's so valuable, though. It's
Yeah.
worth trying to get it later.
Oh yeah. So the
This-
magic teeth, the rings.
Good
I don't know.
session
Are we
for
gonna sell the rings?
Jelenios.
I mean, I kind of want them for the role play
All right. So
drip, but
You'll still get the
So-
value.
what did you
The
have?
XP.
Yeah, what'd you have in total?
I'm trying to find everything.
What did you bring back
Most
with you?
of it in chat.
Yeah, but what was in your? You didn't go. You didn't get a
We
chance
never
to
really
grab.
split it up, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah, we didn't actually sit down and split it up. There was that stuff. There was
Wait.
this stuff. That was all we found, right? We didn't find anything
Yeah.
earlier.
Yeah.
If I dropped all my stuff, I would have had about 4 slots free. So maybe you could do like a D2 on 4 of the items or something.
I mean, I think I definitely would have been like wearing those rings when we grabbed them.
Yeah, that
Like,
makes sense.
You did mention
Yeah.
And the holy symbol, because I mentioned that.
Yeah, for sure.
The magic teeth we would have pocketed.
Yeah, you mentioned that you picked them up for sure.
But as
The
like the battle
necklace.
axe, the long sword, the copper, the
I
potion,
had them.
yeah, that probably would have been you because I kind of just tossed it back there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe the rings, the necklace, the teeth, and the holy symbol is what I had, and then you had the other stuff.
Yeah, that doesn't sound too cheesy to me. Follows most of the descriptions that we specified.
Yeah,
Okay.
So.
So then, Rory, you're gonna get 375 experience, and your if you would sell these things, it's 175 gold. So either don't take the gold share. The rings are worth 50
Just
each.
the necklace by itself is probably not worth that much, but that's the only thing I would sell.
Oh yeah, wait, hold on. I actually didn't include the necklace. Stand by. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that sounded kind of expensive, all right.
Oh, yeah,
that's-
does that
no,
bump-
actually,
bump
the
me up
necklace was sick as hell.
13
I literally,
XP?
yeah, I didn't add the necklace. It almost certainly will. Yeah, it definitely will. Don't worry about the 13, buddy. Worry about getting capped.
Wait, no shit. It's a non-magic necklace that's worth that much?
Yes. Actually, your XP share is 4,125.
What the fuck?
We could have
4,125?
both leveled down to that last 1 minute.
The platinum, jade, and lapis necklace was worth 3,750 gold pieces.
Jesus.
Nice. 1
Wow.
XP off level
And
3?
yeah,
No, I'm 270 off from level 4.
Oh, sick.
Wow. So then, yeah, I'm gonna keep those rings.
Yeah. I'm very, very sorry, Casper. Yeah, definitely
Hey.
keep those rings.
That's the game. I got my yellow text now.
You do get the yellow text. You get twice now.
Yeah. It's all good. I mean, I like to play my characters fast and loose. Have fun whilst they're there.
Font of magic.
2 characters died to fireball.
Giver of
Yeah.
words.
Different fireballs. That's crazy, isn't it?
Thrice born linguist. Okay. And I'm wearing the holy. I'm guessing the holy symbol doesn't actually have any bling value or anything.
Correct.
Yeah. Do the rings have any bling value?
Yeah, they're worth 50. Oh, sorry, no. So they're not worth any really like material other than they're worth 50 gold.
Okay, so they're just aesthetic.
Yeah.
Okay. Sweet. Wizard level 3. 3, I do HP and a.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So
Eric, can I choose the subpar roll instead of the 14 plus roll? I'd rather have that shit than another high con nothing person.
yeah, sure. You can take the subpar.
All right, sound.
And then I also, at level 3, I learn a 2nd level spell and a talent.
Nice. Okay. Good game, everybody.